Our world is full of wonders, places so breathtaking, they seem eternal. But many of these natural and cultural treasures are vanishing faster than we imagined. Climate change, rising seas, deforestation, and unchecked development threaten to erase them from our maps and memories. These are not just tourist destinations, they're irreplaceable parts of Earth's story. Here are 10 unique places you must see before they disappear forever. The Maldives is a nation made up of over 1,000 coral islands in the Indian Ocean. With crystal-clear lagoons and white sand beaches, it's one of the most stunning places on Earth. But beneath its beauty lies a silent tragedy. Rising sea levels now threaten the very existence of the Maldives. Over 80% of the land lies just 1 meter above sea level. Some projections suggest the islands could be completely submerged within the next 80 years. Coral reefs are bleaching, beaches are eroding, and saltwater is contaminating freshwater supplies. The Maldivian government is already preparing for possible relocation of its population. It's a heartbreaking paradox. Paradise on Earth may be the first to disappear beneath the waves. 2. The Amazon rainforest. The Amazon is more than a rainforest. It's a vast living system that regulates our climate, produces 20% of the world's oxygen, and supports millions of species. But this lifeline is dying. Human activity, mostly logging, cattle ranching, mining, and agriculture, is destroying it faster than ever before. Fires, many of them intentionally set, rage across thousands of square kilometers every year. Since 1970, nearly 20% of the Amazon has been lost. If it reaches a tipping point, it could collapse into dry savanna, releasing vast amounts of carbon and accelerating global warming. And it's not just trees. Indigenous tribes who've lived in harmony with the forest for centuries are being displaced, their way of life shattered. The Amazon is the heartbeat of the planet, and that heartbeat is weakening. 3. Venice, Italy. Venice is a city unlike any other, built on 118 small islands with canals instead of roads and history in every stone. But this timeless marvel is drowning. The city is sinking, slowly but surely. Add in rising sea levels, and you have a deadly combination. Flooding, once rare, is now a regular event. Tourists wade through St. Mark's Square with water up to their knees. The Italian government has built massive flood barriers to protect Venice, but they're not enough. Centuries of building on weak foundations, coupled with the weight of modern tourism, are taking their toll. Venice may survive another decade, but another century? That's far less certain. 4th Great Barrier Reef. Off the coast of Australia lies a natural wonder so vast it can be seen from space. The Great Barrier Reef. Home to over 1,500 species of fish and 400 types of coral, it's one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet. But warmer ocean temperatures are bleaching the coral, turning vibrant underwater cities into lifeless graveyards. In just the past few decades, nearly half of the reef has been lost. Pollution, overfishing, and ocean acidification have only made things worse. If current trends continue, this underwater wonderland could be gone within our lifetime. And with it, a vital part of the ocean's balance, and our planet's. 5. Dead Sea. The Dead Sea, bordered by Jordan, Israel, and Palestine, is the lowest point on Earth, over 430 meters below sea level. Its salt content is so high that nothing can live in it, and you can float without trying. But this ancient sea is drying up. Water from the Jordan River, once the Dead Sea's main source, is now being diverted for agriculture and human use. As a result, the water level is dropping by more than a meter every year. Sinkholes are opening up along the shoreline, swallowing roads and resorts. If nothing is done, the Dead Sea could become a dry basin within decades. From biblical history to modern tourism, its loss would be both cultural and ecological. 6. Glacier National Park, USA. Glacier National Park in Montana was once home to over 150 glaciers. Today, fewer than 25 remain, and they're melting fast. These glaciers feed rivers, support wildlife, and shape entire ecosystems. They also serve as an undeniable sign of climate change. Scientists estimate that by 2030, most of the park's glaciers could be gone entirely. Trails that once crossed ice fields now lead across bare stone. Waterfalls now tumble down from places where ice once stood for thousands of years. Glacier National Park was created to preserve these icy giants, but now we're watching them vanish before our eyes. 7. Madagascar. Madagascar is unlike anywhere else on Earth. Isolated for millions of years, it's a hotspot of evolution, with over 90% of its species found nowhere else. Lemurs, baobab trees, and color-shifting chameleons call this island home. But their home is under threat. Deforestation, slash-and-burn agriculture, and illegal logging are decimating Madagascar's forests. Entire species are going extinct before scientists can even catalog them. The loss of biodiversity here isn't just a national issue, it's a global tragedy. Madagascar is a reminder of how quickly natural beauty can vanish without protection. Tuvalu is one of the smallest and lowest countries on Earth. Just 9 coral atolls in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Its highest point, less than 5 meters above sea level. Rising oceans are already flooding homes, poisoning crops with salt water, and forcing families to leave. Tuvalu's government has warned that their homeland may become uninhabitable within decades. They've already started digitizing cultural traditions, just in case the nation must exist only online someday. Tuvalu isn't just sinking, it's fighting for its very identity. It may become the first country to disappear due to climate change. 9. Congo Basin. The Congo Basin is the second largest rainforest in the world, often called the Other Amazon. It stretches across 6 countries and is home to elephants, gorillas, bonobos, and thousands of undiscovered species. It also stores more carbon than any other tropical forest. But it's under siege. Logging, poaching, and mining, especially for precious minerals like coltan and cobalt, are tearing it apart. Deforestation here doesn't make headlines like the Amazon, but the consequences are just as severe. If the Congo Basin falls, our fight against climate change becomes exponentially harder. This silent crisis must not stay silent. Antarctica is the coldest, driest, and most remote continent on Earth. Its vast ice sheets hold 60% of the world's fresh water. But even this frozen fortress isn't safe. Temperatures in parts of Antarctica are rising faster than anywhere else. Ice shelves the size of cities are breaking off. If the West Antarctic ice sheet collapses, global sea levels could rise by 3 meters, flooding cities around the world. Antarctica may seem distant and untouched, but what happens there affects all of us. And right now, it's sending a very clear warning. If you want to see more videos like this, about the world, its wonders, and what we risk losing, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us tell the stories that matter. Thanks for watching.